The NHL is a game of speed, skill, and toughness. Every shift brings hits, crashes, and unexpected injuries that test the limits of players' bodies. From collisions to pucks striking at high speed, the ice can turn dangerous in an instant. These are the bloody moments when the game shows its true edge.
Oh, there's a bad hit by Taylor Hall on...
Taylor Hall hits Nathan MacKinnon. It began with Taylor Hall skating in fast, eyes locked on Nathan MacKinnon and the loose puck near the blue line. Without hesitation, Hall launched himself into a perfectly timed body check, colliding with MacKinnon at full speed. The impact sent MacKinnon stumbling backward, almost lifted off the ice for a moment before he regained his balance. The hit wasn't just about stopping the play, it was a statement. Hall's shoulder connected with MacKinnon's chest, rattling him and echoing through the arena. The sound of the collision made fans wince, and the energy in the rink spiked. MacKinnon shook off the hit and kept moving, showing his resilience. Hits like this are what make hockey unpredictable and intense, a mix of skill, speed, and toughness. This moment captured exactly why the NHL is as thrilling as it is physical, leaving fans both impressed and on edge. Mike Brown crushes Jiri Hudler. If you thought Hall's hit was brutal, wait until Mike Brown made his move. Mike Brown was coming in fast, and Jiri Hudler had no idea what was about to happen. Hudler was focused on the puck in the corner, thinking about his next move, when Brown slammed into him with full force. The hit was sudden and powerful, sending Hudler sprawling onto the ice. His helmet slid across the boards, and he took a moment to recover, rubbing his shoulder and shaking off the impact. Brown, on the other hand, skated away as if nothing happened, ready for the next play. Hits like this are part of what makes hockey so intense. They're fast, unpredictable, and sometimes painful, but they also show the skill and bravery of the players. Every replay emphasizes the force and precision of the hit, leaving fans both amazed and on edge. Moments like this capture the true energy of the NHL. Just when it seemed the intensity couldn't get any higher, Evander Kane found himself in an unlucky moment. A puck deflected unexpectedly and struck his wrist as he was preparing for a shot. Kane went down immediately, clutching his arm, the pain clear on his face. Trainers rushed onto the ice, and the referees signaled to stop the play. Kane tried to rise, shaking his wrist, but the discomfort was obvious. Fans watched with concern, knowing injuries like this can sideline a player for weeks. Despite the pain, Kane skated off under his own power, showing determination and resilience. Moments like these remind everyone that NHL players are tough and willing to risk their bodies every shift. The hit lingered in the minds of spectators, a vivid example of how quickly the game can turn intense and dangerous. If you thought the chaos was only for the players, wait until this next moment. Referee Reed Anderson was tracking the play near the crease when a puck suddenly ricocheted off a stick and struck him squarely in the chest. The force made him stumble backward, momentarily stunned, but he quickly regained his balance. Officials often go unnoticed, but they are constantly in the action, just like the players. Anderson wiped sweat and a small trickle of blood from his uniform, refusing to let the hit slow the game. This moment proves the NHL is unforgiving. Anyone on the ice can get caught in the chaos, and the unpredictability keeps everyone on edge. If you thought Anderson's accident was unlucky, wait until the next clip. Minutes later, referee Furman South was following a fast rush up the ice when a puck struck him directly in the arm. The force knocked him slightly off balance, catching both him and the audience by surprise. The arena gasped, realizing even officials are not immune to the fast, unpredictable action of the game. South quickly regained his composure, skating back into position, but the near miss added tension for everyone watching. These incidents show how every inch on the ice matters in the NHL. From top players to referees, the game's speed and precision leave no one truly safe from unexpected collisions. And just when you think it couldn't get any wilder, wait until you see this. Sebastian became the next target of NHL chaos. While skating near the boards, a puck deflected off a stick and slammed into his midsection. He dropped immediately, grimacing as the ice absorbed the impact. Pain shot through him, but he fought to get back up as the game kept moving at full speed. The play didn't stop, and the intensity of the moment reminded everyone how quickly danger can strike. Hits like this show that in hockey, risks come from all directions, not just from checks, but from the very object that defines the game, the puck. Just when it seemed the ice couldn't get any more chaotic, Josh Mahura became the next target. A puck flew through the neutral zone at full speed and struck him in the midsection. He doubled over, struggling to catch his breath as the impact left him winded. The arena reacted instantly, a collective gasp rising from the crowd. Mahura skated off slowly, clutching his stomach, pain evident but determination shining through. Hits like this define the NHL's unpredictable and brutal nature, moments where resilience is as important as skill. Every puck, every shift, can suddenly turn into a test of endurance, reminding fans why hockey is one of the most intense sports in the world. Just when it seemed the hits couldn't get more dramatic, Gerry Mayhew raced after a loose puck, pushing himself to keep up with the play. In a split-second misjudgment, he collided headfirst with the boards. The sound of the crash reverberated through the arena, making fans flinch and gasp. Mayhew lay on the ice for a moment, stunned and trying to regain his senses, before slowly rising with a dazed look on his face. Collisions like this aren't just about speed. They demand perfect timing, balance, and lightning-fast reactions. The fine line between athleticism and disaster is razor-thin, and moments like this show just how unpredictable the NHL can be. Fans watched anxiously, aware that a small misstep can turn a fast-paced play into a dangerous encounter. These hits are a vivid reminder of the sport's intensity and the risks every player faces. One of the most shocking moments of the night came when Marcus Kruger was deep in a battle for the puck. An opponent, fully focused on the play, unintentionally swung an elbow that connected directly with Kruger's face. The impact was sudden and brutal, catching him completely off guard. He staggered back, blood trickling down, the sting of the hit clear in every movement. The arena fell silent for a moment as fans held their breath, watching him regain his balance and try to shake off the pain. Even the most skilled, experienced players are vulnerable in the NHL. Every second is a test of awareness, speed, and resilience. Hits like this are a reminder of the game's unpredictable nature. One moment can shift everything, showing just how intense, unforgiving, and physically demanding professional hockey truly is. The night reached its peak when Emerson and Robert squared off in a fight that would be remembered long after the final buzzer. Tempers flared, sticks were discarded, and the ice transformed into a stage for raw intensity. Both players exchanged punches, bodies colliding with relentless force as the game's physicality reached its extreme. Blood eventually appeared, Robert bleeding from a cut while Emerson's gloves flew off in frustration, showing just how fierce the confrontation had become. The fight wasn't just about anger, it was a demonstration of toughness, endurance, and sheer fearlessness. Fans roared at every punch, every shove, and every grimace of pain, caught between excitement and concern. Moments like this perfectly capture why the NHL is both exhilarating and dangerous. It's a sport where skill meets brutality, and players put their bodies on the line with every shift. The NHL lives for moments like these, where intensity, skill, and sheer toughness collide. The bruises, the blood, the adrenaline, they're all part of the game's raw reality. From Hall's bone-crushing hit to Mahura's unlucky puck strike, from Kruger's shocking elbow to Robert and Emerson's fierce showdown, the ice has seen it all. These are the moments of chaos and courage, the hits that leave fans holding their breath and players pushing their limits. This is hockey at its most brutal, most thrilling, and most unforgettable. These are the bloody moments when the NHL shows its true relentless face.